Welcome, beautiful people. I'm so glad to be sharing today's recipe with you. How I turn this yellow corn here in my right hand side to the yellow pap you're seeing on your left hand side of the screen. This is the fastest way you can make your pap, guys. In 10 minutes you are done. It's the very fastest way, and pap contains beta carotene that helps with clear eyes and good skin. Okay, first I've already cleaned up the pap that I bought from the market because someone ordered for this. So I've cleaned up the pap and now soaked it in water for 2 days, as you can see. So it has fermented. It's now softer than what you saw first on the screen. First, in that first screen, you can notice that it was strong, but this one, it's already very soft. See how it's looking so neat and fine. So I'm removing it from the water now. The water I used to soak it for actually 48 hours. Yes, 2 days. The water I used to soak it, so I just removed it from it. And then I'm washing it with another water now to make it very clean. You notice after washing it this time around, I washed it like about 2 or 3 times. After washing this time around, you notice that the water is very, very clear. The water is very, very clean. So this is actually the fastest way. I've not seen anybody sharing this method before. That's why I just decided to give my viewers this type of content because I know you're going to love it here. You're going to like it here. At this point, please, if you are seeing this video for the first time, please click on notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Also subscribe. I would love to see you to be part of this family. In my videos, I actually share content on how to make healthy meals for children and how to grow your child's hair from the comfort of your home with DIYs. From the comfort of your kitchen, you don't need to spend lots of money. So I've gone to grind the corn in the market and back, and then have poured water in 4 bowls because I'll be using lots of water. That's my corn there. So I will soak it with plenty water. It will be very watery and running. You have to, if you're using plenty pap, you put it in a very big bowl. See, I'm adding more water to make it very, very, very watery. So you keep using your hand to mix it to ensure that there are no lumps in it. You mix it to be very liquid. After grinding, it was solid and strong. I'm so sorry I could not show you guys that. But this part, you can see as I'm bringing it out, it's very watery. So I get my cheesecloth. As you can see, I'm using a very big cheesecloth because I'm making lots of pap. I had to go outside so I can shoot well. And this stuff takes lots of water and needs lots of space. So I just had to go downstairs. So please pardon my background for today. Yeah, so I'm actually tying the 2 tips of the cheesecloth. You can see what I'm doing. I just tie the 2 ends of the cheesecloth, which can be easier to hold down and then wash. So I scoop some part of the liquid pap that I've mixed with water. I put it inside the cheesecloth. Now, I told you at first that I had 4 bowls filled with water. So I just put enough that my hand or my strength can carry per time. You just watch and see what I'm doing. So I'll just shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. This is the fastest way to make your pap. In a few seconds, you see the chaff is coming out. So I will shake it up. As you can see what I'm doing, I'm shaking it up. The pap will go down into the water while the chaff comes up on the scarf that you can see there. So you can see that it's already solidifying. Those watery stuff I put into that cheesecloth, as they're solidifying, you can watch very well and see the way I'm shaking my hands. The pap goes down into that water, and then the chaff goes, you can see what I'm doing. The chaff goes into the scarf or into the cheesecloth. If you squeeze it out, you will notice that it is already chaff. But I noticed that, okay, there are still some pap inside it because it was not too strong as I wanted. I kept on washing it inside this water, like shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it. Just, it's fun. It's actually fun doing this. Just shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it up. And then I'll wash it in another bucket, the 2 other buckets that you can see there. I'm just doing it for formality to ensure that all the pap that is inside this scarf goes out. That's actually what I'm trying to do here. So I'm shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it up in the next water. Then after this, I'll shake it up again in the 3rd water. You can see how strong it is. I'll shake it up in 3rd water. You can see. So at this point, you notice that there is no more pap in it because you can see how the water is. The water is clear. It's not like the first and the second one. I'm sorry, the second water is not showing. You can see the 3rd water I'm using to wash it up. You can see how strong it is, right? Yeah, it's very, very strong. I had to squeeze out all the juice, all the water from it. Then I'm going to show you how the chaff looks like. Corn pap is a great weight gain meal for children. It helps children gain weight. It also helps their eyes and their skin. Okay, check out the chaff. See the chaff. In few seconds, I was done. This is the best way to make healthy meal for your child. If you are looking for, can you see the chaff? There is no water. There is nothing in it again because it's well dried. If you're looking for a good source of food for your baby, most parents actually use this as their first weaning food for their babies. Some people give this meal to babies from 4 months upward, but I actually advise moms to try and do exclusive breastfeeding. But if for any reason you can't do exclusive breastfeeding, you can give your child this. Just add is or appropriate formula to it, the formula that is age appropriate, either 6 months or 1 year, depending on the age of your child. Okay, what's going on here is I noticed that okay, there are still some lumps down there, so I had to pour more water. So I've poured lots of water into it, and then I'm mixing it to ensure that it is properly mixed, it is properly combined. Okay, so what I'm going to do next, I'm still adding more water to ensure that okay, it's very, very liquid. I need it to be in a very liquid form. Thank you to my returning subscribers for always coming to watch this video, coming to support me. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Please, let's take this channel to 100k subscribers. I know we can do it. Yeah, currently you are at 200, and I'm so grateful to you all for doing that. Please like my video, comment, share. This will help my video to actually get to the right people, and also help YouTube to suggest my video to people that may need it. Please, liking this video does not take anything. Subscribing does not take anything. It does not take your money. It does not take anything. Just support my channel. Support this little hustle that I'm doing. Support the fact that oh, I'm giving you content, that this is actually my secret of making large bulk of pap. I actually make pap and supply to people. This is actually my secret, but I just decided to give it out for free. But the only thing you can do for me now is just to click on that like button, like it, click on the bell button for notifications whenever I post new videos, and then you subscribe to my channel. Subscription does not cost much, it doesn't hurt. So I'm actually shaking it off again to ensure that the corn is gone off, and then I'll keep doing this until I'm done with all the pap in this bucket. If you can notice, the pap, I've almost exhausted the pap in this bucket. Why? Because it was easier to shake off when you put lots of water. I think this in less than 20 minutes. I'm not joking. No, seriously, in less than 20 minutes, I was already done with like 2 buckets of pap, because I had orders to produce pap for them. So I just had to use this opportunity to also showcase this video to you people and teach you guys how I make my pap. For people that may be looking for something to do, side hustle, things to make money for themselves, and they feel, oh, making pap is stressful, you can jump on this, you can try it. I would like to see your comments. Were you able to try it? What did you realize? Can you see I'm done with everything in the bucket? It's actually empty. Were you able to try it? What other type of baby meal are you looking forward to seeing on my channel? What type of health video are you also looking forward to seeing on my channel? The next video after this will be a growth hair oil that I made for my daughter. It's that video is a bomb. It's a combination of lots of things. Please look forward to that video. On your bell, or on your turn on your notification bell to get notified when I post this video. See, I'm actually done with the pap. Can you see the chaff? See, it's the chaff that came out is just very, very little. The chaff that came out is just very, very little, because I actually did this very, very well. So I left this corn to sit for after 4 hours. After 4 hours, I allowed the water to settle and it came up to the top. Can you see that? I left it to sit. Then after 4 hours, I'm trying to sieve out the water. So I'll pour out the water as you can see in the video. I'll just pour out the water on top, and then the remaining content down there, I'll put it into a bag. So that's what I'm doing. That's the easiest, fastest, quickest, I don't know what other thing to say, way of making this pap. So I'm going to pour it into this bag now. This is actually a cotton bag. They sell it in the market. Just ask them for pap bag or corn bag. Some people know it as pap, some people know it as Akamu, some people know it as Ogi. It depends on where you are coming from and what you call it. So I turn it down like this to ensure that the water drains out from the bag. So it will sit here overnight. It was at 6 p.m. I started doing this. Yeah, check out the pap. Oh no, what other thing can you tell me? I'm the queen of I'm the queen of making pap anyway. Let me wear the crown. Yeah, it's mine. So you can see the pap, it has solidified very well. I'm actually scooping it out from the bag to show you all. Like I just want to carry you through all the processes. I'm so sorry this video is long, but it's worth it. It's worth the time. If you sit and watch this video, notice that it is worth the time. Okay, you can see the pap. I'm actually bringing it out to show you how the pap looks like and how solid it has already turned to be. I left it overnight to sit, and then that's actually what what you can see there. Look at it, looking so yummy, so nutritious. Pap is actually very, very healthy for children. It's also healthy for adults too. If you're trying to reduce hypertension, pap is very good for you. It also helps to control cholesterol in the body. So I want to make it now. I'll just take a very little quantity in a spoon, add very little water. I also want to teach people how to make this pap. Some people don't know how to make pap. They feel when they make pap, it's always very watery and runny. So I just put a little quantity in the plate and add very, very little water. Check it. It's still thick a little. It's not watery. It's not running. It's thick. You have to make your content in that plate to be very thick. Not very thick, to be thick in between, not too thick, not too watery. So I'm boiling my water now, and I'm sure it's boiled. Let me check on the water. I'll check on the water and see if it is boiled. Then I'll bring it and then pour it over this pap. I'll just pour. I'm not going to pour too much. I'm using my discretion. Please use your discretion. You just pour little. When you notice it's already solidifying, you stop. That's what you do. You can notice now the color has changed. It has solidified. I will leave it for about 2 minutes to get strong. I don't turn it immediately. I left it for about 2 minutes. Can you see how strong it is? This is the secret to making a very solid pap and not a watery pap. If you notice that you make pap and it's watery, you can put it on the fire. But I don't need to do that because I'm a queen of pap. Yeah, I wear that crown. So like, you can see how solid it's looking. See how it's looking, so yummy, so creamy, so rich. Oh no, this food is very, very healthy for children. So what I'm going to do now, I don't want to add milk to it. I want to add chocolate to it because I'm going to give it to a 5-year-old. So I'm going to add chocolate to it, as you can see in the picture, in the video, sorry. I'm going to add little chocolate to it, and then I stir. Please, at this point, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I've given a lot of content. I'm giving good content in here. So please subscribe to my channel, like my video. I'll be so glad to have you to be part of this family. I'm fun to be with. I am jovial. I'm everything. I also respond to questions in the comment section. Comment down there, and I would love to read from you. What are your thoughts about this pap? Have you ever seen this method before? Are you planning to try it? Thank you for watching my video. Bye.